out if they act out. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on the can they both? I hate them. But no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled because he knew me since a kid.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from Wisconsin. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They stick with Jacobs. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. And play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10, set.
Now Love on the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Slide 60 red. 60 hut, hut.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. Here we go. Seal, block 6, mega. Set, go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. He has it at the 33. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long.
Ready?
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
One defense held in the first series, and now the other group, well, they're answering the call and doing so in a big way. Back-to-back sacks, setting this offense way behind schedule. Kate, I think we're setting the stage for a hard-nosed, grinded-out kind of defensive football game.
He lets one fly deep downfield. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down throw. Here's Love. Chased out to his right. This is Reed working the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set, ready. Yellow, 20.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Down. Ready.
Loves to throw again. This throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Jacobs. Goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Trouble 38. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Come on, set. 52 drill green. Claws red. Set, Hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. And the shutout stays alive in the 2nd half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Gun.
It's Burrow from the end zone. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Akers up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. They'll try the right side with Akers. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Right 80. 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow to the air now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Gun.
One play action here. Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he has this down to the 34. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow on the play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Biggs.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Blue striker. Black 60 red. Ready.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got his man. It's Golden. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing again. Love. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Dumped off to his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On first and 10, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hit and sent out for about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you play the quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set, ready. Beetle, ready.
From the 27. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Rail, yellow.
Throwing his Love on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Let's get set. Right 80.
We give inside to Akers. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7 at the 37-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Bengals with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. To the air with Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons kicks it off. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now we give to Akers, running left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And they pitch it to him. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal. On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Ready.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Black, yellow, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good. Packers.
Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Completed over the middle. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready. You get claws ready. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Working working quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down.
Smack, red.
First and 10.
Loves to throw again. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the set.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Steel, black. Rails, yellow. Hut.
Once more, it's Love. Throwing for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're going to face third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Close. Gun. Stop. Ready. Stop.
Here's second and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Right 80.
Running back sent in motion.
Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup, and it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down from the 31.
Just set. Right 80. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
11 up. Right 80. What is that? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Second and 6 now. That man over the middle, it's Gesicki. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. We have somebody in some discomfort down there, so we're going to have a stoppage as they head out to take a look at, the tight end, Mike Gesicki. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go.
From the gun, Piron. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
On 2. Gun. Dot. Big 13. 11 Thomas.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, here's Akers. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just 1 yard from, and now it's fourth and goal at the 5. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Dot.
Burrow on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. They connect down the sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays?
Here we go.
Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific
Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Love now on first and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Packers.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jacobs is hit, and he fumbled that football. And now the Bengals have it. There he goes, right sideline. He's at the 30, the 10, at the 5. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Ready, set.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
60 red, green jack. Set, go.
Throwing again. Love. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Come on, set. Set, cut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over on first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 180.
Going play action here. Burrow. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready?
To the air with Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, hut, hut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Set, hut. Ready.
Throwing his Love on third. Throw left side to Watson. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
They bring Higgins in motion left.
Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go. Stop.
Another try following the sack. His lofty little throw is gonna wind up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, now that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
3rd and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now for Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's got it inside the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and him run.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Conda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And they pick him off again. And Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Eagle blue. Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Smack. Cut.
2nd and 1. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
6. Green Jack.
1st down from the red zone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Ram, cycle. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Set, opposite, green, yellow, ready.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Here's Conda on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they'll take second down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Done. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
It's just set. Thanks. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals down by 7. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They run. Here's Akers. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Field, black. Set, hut. 10, fuse, yellow. Hut.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line now. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
52 blasted.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Pass caught out right by Golden. Rolling into enemy territory. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 33 yards. That's good for the Green Bay Packers. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Setting them to pass. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Loves to throw again. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And oh, he got it. Interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are stuck on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation. And this game is not over yet. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
You ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here's 2nd and 5. It's incomplete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. Running in the red zone. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. All right, so an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Let's go. 22 45. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. This one's caught. And he's tackled for no gain.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on 3rd down.
Blue 32. Blue striker.
Here he is to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. So this is a Packers win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And that does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.